Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. Thank you all for stopping by. Today I'm going to show you how to make this delicious garlic naan. So let's start with the ingredients. Here I have some all-purpose flour. I'll be using some milk, whole milk that is. I have some oil, yogurt, minced garlic, some salt, sugar, baking powder, and some active yeast. So the first thing I did was added the yeast, which is not necessary since the yeast is already activated. But I just choose to do so. Then I added the dry ingredients to the flour, mixed that in real well. And then I went in with that minced garlic. I also added a little oil. Then I added the yogurt and the milk and the yeast. I mixed it all up until it forms a nice soft dough. And I will show you what I'll do next. So once the dough is formed, I will begin to knead the dough until it's nice and smooth. But first I added a little oil to my surface just to prevent changing the texture of the dough. If you use flour, you run the risk of making the dough hard. So in order to not change the texture of the dough, it's best to use oil instead. So that's what I did, and I kneaded the dough until it was nice and smooth. Then I placed it into my mixing bowl, cover, and allow to rise until it doubles in size. That will take you anywhere from about 45 minutes to 1 hour. So while the dough is rising, we'll go ahead and make our garlic butter. To a saucepan, I added a stick of butter. I will then go in with some minced garlic, and I will add some chili flakes to that just to spice it up a bit. This is optional. If you want to omit that, you sure can. We will allow them to go for about 2 minutes, and once it's done, remove from the heat and set aside. Now I do add some cilantro in here, but I like to wait until the mixture is cooled before adding it because I want it to remain vibrant and I didn't want to cook the cilantro. So I like to wait until it's cooled and then I add the cilantro. It remains vibrant all the way through and it's just perfect. So after about an hour, my dough has doubled in size. I will now go ahead and just, punch the dough down, release all of the air that's inside of the dough. Now we will go ahead, flour our surface, and we will cut the dough into equal parts. You can make your naan in whatever, how big or small you want it. You can also make it in whatever shape you like. Is no rules to making naan. You don't have to have it round. You can make it square. You can make it oval. Any way you want, you can do it, and it does not have to be perfect. I actually like mine, when it's not so perfect. I like it rustic and looking, all types of different weird shapes because it just gives homemade to me. And anything homemade, we all know, is the best. So once we're done, we will roll them up into, some nice little dough balls. And then we'll begin to roll them out in whatever shape you desire. It is super easy, guys. If you know how to make roti, then this is super easy. So like I said, we'll go ahead and roll it out and then we will head over to the stove and start the cooking process. So today I'll be using my cast iron tower. I did grease it first before placing the naan on there. You want to just wait until the naan starts to form bubbles in the middle, and then you know it's ready to be flipped. It's super simple. It's like when you're making roti, the same process. So we will flip the naan, and this is how it's looking. You will just allow this to actually, brown up nicely. And yeah, what I like to do is go in with my garlic butter. Once it's done, right on the stove top, I put that garlic butter on there. It smells amazing. And then I remove it and just carry on with the same steps until we're all done. It's super simple. Now you can also make your naan however thick or thin you like. I do mine some thick, some thin, just for, you know, options. Like some people like it thick, some people like it thin. I prefer mine thin and crispy. So I do it both ways so we can have options. And yeah, it's so simple. Like I said, you add the garlic butter in the end, and yeah, that's it. When I tell you this smells awesome, that garlic butter in there and the chili flakes, oh, it is so good and to die for. And this is just me showing you how I make the thin ones. This is my preferred way to have the naan. I like it thin and crispy. So yeah, we just carry on with the same steps as we did in the other two. You flip it, allow it to be nice and brown and fully cooked. And then we go in with our garlic butter over top. And yeah, just continue with these steps and you'll be just fine. And here you have it, my version of garlic naan. I hope you all tried the recipe. It was absolutely amazing. I did serve it up with some butter chicken, and we had a side of basmati rice as well. My family enjoyed it. They went back for seconds, thirds, and like I said, I can't wait for you all to try the recipe. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, share it, and leave a comment down below. I will leave all the ingredients down in the description box, and I'll see you all next time. Thank you for watching. I appreciate your support, and as always, enjoy.